Greetings and salutations, YouTube. Friar Chuck here, and I am back for the next episode of South Florida Bulls Dynasty in NCAA 26. Last episode, we took on our third out-of-conference opponent, which was the Miami Hurricanes. We did lose, but it was a pretty close game. We lost 24-17. Miami, of course, is the number 6 team in the country. We'd already previously lost to the number 7 team in the country in Florida. And we, of course, did win against Boise State. So I'm not really upset by the 1-2 record. I think it's fair. I think it's reasonable. And it was 2 losses that I kind of figured we'd take anyway. But I did end up switching our playbook just because I wasn't really vibing with the one that we were using, the South Florida playbook. So we went with the Duke playbook. It's still a veer and shoot, I think is what it is. I think that's what our offensive style is. Yeah, veer and shoot. So I may end up even having to just switch it from a veer and shoot to like an air raid or something. But Byron Brown is kind of on the hot seat a little bit. GC 46 of 86. 764 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 7 picks already. So I don't really know if I will make a change at quarterback because at the end of the day, we don't really have a whole lot. Lachlan Hewlett would be the other option, and I really don't want to play him because I'd rather have the 4 years later if he does end up having to be our starter. But this is a good game to test out our offense and see kind of where we're at. As far as recruiting goes, I don't think there's anything real major to report. We do have a quarterback in Johnny Vaughn coming to visit against Charlotte. Is there anybody ready for a visit? Doesn't have one. Bolin, who is a right tackle. Can't get him on a visit till week 11. I may not even waste the time on that and just see if we kind of pop back up onto his be more preferred before I even schedule that. But today we are taking on the FCS Southeast Groupers. Nice little 48 overall team to kind of get our spirits back a little bit.
Welcome everyone to the home of the USF Bulls, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James.
I won't make a complete and total shift in offensive strategy until the end of the season.
On a squad hoping to prevent another L this week.
But I do think this is kind of a time that it makes sense to test out to try a new playbook out. An FCS team is kind of a good, okay, let's see, is this going to work or not? And then plus we've got the bye week next week, which of course in real life they would use that to kind of hammer out some of the issues that they saw in
he was looking for some
this game.
but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Groupers offense will have the ball first. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need him.
He needs to be solid in this game.
Starts
He
off.
doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball.
I'll play this first.
You got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some
I'll
more
play this first series.
consistency at this spot. A running back they could really depend on.
On
He
defense, and
becomes
then I'll
that
probably
guy. If he
switch
can
to
grow
all
into that,
offense, because
this
that's really
offense
what
can take that next step.
this game is more about for me. I know what our defense is like because they handled Florida and Miami pretty well, as well as Boise State, so they don't really need to prove anything to me. The offense, I need to see what they're capable of putting out with this new playbook, and if there's a wider issue for us.
And the Groupers will punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. No fair catches here, looking for room.
Oh, and Alexis has got some room on the punt return. He's going to get up to 20. Okay, so not really a opportunity to test it here.
Just about a return for a touchdown.
stadium's not very full today. You got this one guy sitting way up here for some unknown reason. Why are you even at the game at that point? That was a great tackle there.
Bulls offense will go to work for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they
That's
got
just an
sacks
overthrow
on him,
by
and
Byron
then
Brown.
he started feeling it, his eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game. When you continue to hit
Another
them, they
incomplete
become
pass
very
there.
human, and they start to...
I understand that I'm
rush their
throwing on the
thought
run, but
process.
I
So
just...
he got hit early, and he got hit often
I
last
feel like he
week,
needs
and
to be
that's why
better.
they
He's
lost.
a fairly mobile
Position
quarterback.
one, objective number one today. Protect him, keep him upright,
And
let
that's
him get some
dropped.
confidence. And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Super Sim. And yeah, we're just going to play the offense here.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed.
Hit as he
gets you
throws.
on the ground. That's why
Incomplete,
he's one
3rd
of
and
the
9.
best linebackers.
Why
in
did
the
they
time.
want us to pass so bad on the 3rd and 9?
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Keeps it on the bootleg. And he was hit
Offensive line not
just as he
holding
was
up here.
releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Nothing.
And the Bulls decide to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Not able to pop the big... South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the
See if
field.
maybe we can get
They
them
really
on
didn't
open
move
on
the
the
ball at
sideline
all
there.
the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Working the middle of the field.
But
and
we
it's
do hit
complete.
Tyler Williams
Building
for
momentum, picking up
a
a
good
chunk
little
of
game.
yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
first down of the game.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now improvising.
I'm going to take off here.
Quarterback's got the first. Great job by
49,
this
17
savvy
yards on the
senior
ground
to
for him.
know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
That
They'll
full
have it at
play.
the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Williams.
Williams was a nice.
Really nice pickup
Yes,
on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Brown wants to pass. Quickly complete. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Williams. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now. If they keep this up, this could get ugly by the 4th quarter.
Wants to throw again. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he
Byron Brown gets in for the touchdown. Nice little rushing touchdown for him. Offense looked okay that drive. Again, we should be okay. This is not a good team. But that first drive, we just were
They'll come out on this
non-existent
drive and
there.
let it rip.
We're going to take a
He
shot
hauls one
downfield to
deep down the left
Singleton.
side.
He makes the catch and stays
A
upright.
big-time
What a
catch along the
play
sideline.
by the
Down.
freshman Singleton. And our defense is holding up here. 4th offensive possession of the day.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Going for it all. What a catch
Oh,
along
they
the right
caught it.
sideline as he makes
What a
a
play on
huge
the sidelines.
If feels like
Byron
everything
Brown
this
drops
play
it in the
caller has
bucket there.
called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really
That was
nice
Ruben.
lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Caught over the middle. It's Norton. Just making
Okay,
a play,
172
getting it
yards.
to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And 2 touchdowns
Passing
to
game
Byron
kept
Brown.
this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
2 total touchdowns, of course. One of them
They've
was a
got the
rushing
screen
one.
set up. Turning on the Jets. That completion
Davies
will
Norton.
take them inside the 10 to the
Up to
9-yard
9.
line.
Has been a little
Man,
bit
he looks
since I
like
played
he's in a rhythm on this drive, right? 3
I've
for 3.
recorded
He's going where he needs to
USF
go
Dynasty.
with the football. The
I've
defense doesn't have
been
any answers
playing,
for him.
just
Find
not
the
with this
offensive
team. This is
coordinator.
very
I'm letting
different.
this guy keep chucking it down here close to the goal line.
Here's a heat.
My off-screen
And he
dynasty,
was
my
fortunate
quarterback is
not to lose yardage
Bryce
on that
Underwood, and he has
play.
99
Wedge
throw
it
power
back to the line of scrimmage.
and 91
Defense
speed.
rolls up deep in its own end on that last
So.
play. Now a second and long coming. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
This has been really good
Third
for the
and goal
defense,
from
too.
the
It's kind of
4.
the bend, don't break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next third down, try to force the opponent into a...
And he waltzes in for the
That's a
score.
touchdown. Byron Brown.
Great place to start for this offense.
Either a good return here or a turnover.
From the gun, the running back has it. He's wrestled
Either
to
way,
the ground
defense
right
is
at
setting
the
us up well.
15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here.
This playbook is much better.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Brown will throw it.
Some of the issues that I had, and that's Tyler Williams with a touchdown. That's good. Some of the issues that I had with the playbook are just veer and shoot things. I'm just really not used to that style of play. Really the only what a block.
An explosive play in the running game.
First
He's
down.
got the first down.
And listen, the offensive line has
Really
to
the
do
only
their job.
offense that
A
I've
really
played
good
with in
job
this
by the running
game
back.
is
Understand
Purdue's,
where
who
his
runs
hole
air
is.
raid.
Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job.
And
following
I
his
am
hole,
very much
get
an air
positive
raid. I
yards.
think my last
He is
season in the
going
regular
nowhere.
season,
Stop at the line of
my
scrimmage.
passing rate was like over
Didn't get much
80%.
on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give on the option.
And not even for
He has
Octavius
first and
Norton with a
10 on
big
his
run.
feet.
Let's go.
And excellent
It was not
vision
even
to
from a lack of
find
having a good running back
room
either.
there.
He was
Make
like a
really
90.
good
But
pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
it's just, you know, passing. It's the way it
It's
is.
1st and
Way of
10
the
from
game.
the 38-yard line.
But 1st and 10 from the 38.
Looking to throw on first down.
Closing in on the 2-minute warning.
Quickly out to the tight
Byron
end.
Brown completes that to
Just
Sullivan.
what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Last
Minute
completion
43
moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Deep shot for the end zone.
Ruben caught, touchdown.
Touchdown Bulls. Grabbed in the end zone.
38-3. We've got another chance here. 52 seconds.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake.
There's Singleton with a big play.
They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will
This
be
is the
first
first-
and goal from there.
The first game where our offense has felt, you know,
Juggernaut, and they
100%
have a
right.
chance to pad their total just before halftime. He let that thing fly
Was he?
quickly, but he couldn't.
He must have moved back. Because, hold on. Oh, nope, he moved back. He started off, that's why RPO did that. He was like over here. He was open though. But the defensive end did a good job of getting up and batting it down. But we had him wide open. I did make the correct read. Even without that. But
The connection.
Tell you what, that was a lightning.
I'm not going to
fast
use,
decision.
I don't want to
He
use
really
that
wanted to do
too
what
much. That was
makes
more of a
the decision,
curiosity
but
thing. Because
maybe
he
his
was
footwork
lined up.
wasn't
And
a little
that's
bit good, and the pass
something I've
wasn't
seen
where he
happen on
wanted
this
it.
game
I
a
know
lot.
that.
Well, not a lot, but more than
Grab in
once.
the backfield. It's Isaac.
Guys, just
Crisp
the off the
execution
other
of the
player
passing
basically
game.
just
They
deciding
got
that they're
it
going to
down
come play
to
for your
3.
team, you know? So, I wanted to check and see.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time.
Oh,
to
hell.
join
I wasn't
Kevin
paying
and our
attention to the
halftime
clock.
update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves
Well, we're up 38-3 anyway. I don't think that's going to hurt us. Tyler Williams, the sophomore, 5 catches, 70 yards, and a touchdown. That's what we want to see from him. He is our start-at receiver. He is the future at the position.
He simply is the
You know, we can at least develop him while we're waiting for the quarterback.
Whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line.
We do have some good young talent at wide receiver even beyond him. Singleton is
The
a freshman,
Groupers
so.
will kick it away to start the second half.
And we get the ball to start the half.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found.
Hold it missed. We didn't score this drive. What, on the kick return?
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll open the second half on the ground. He's going to
Decent
lose
play
a
there by
yard
that
on
corner.
that one.
And you gotta
Jumping
love
in to
this
take that
defensive
play away.
performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can shoot some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense, locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
Brown wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And that one's
forgot Brown has,
incomplete. They
like,
were
no
just trying to
power.
move the chains. They were trying to move
All
the
right, so
scoreboard instead.
3 and out.
It's 4th down. And the Bulls will call on their punt team.
First time I
This will
think that
be
we
the
didn't
second
score
time they've
on
had to
one of
kick it
these.
away. He
On
was
the
hoping
second
for a
drive, it
little
didn't come
more
away
money.
with a touchdown. And see, now we're back to it.
South
Ball on
Florida
the
has it
6.
back, and the Bulls offense will
Have a
return
lot
to
of
the field.
wiggle room.
They didn't get
but
much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their
Norton
own
picks up 3
territory.
yards.
Hoping this drive will be more productive.
Here's the thing. Not a great run, but the offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now is just
Another
playing
big block
lights
there.
out, and if it ain't broke, don't fix
The
it.
offensive
I'll
line
get
is
back
managing
throwing the
to
ball.
handle theirs.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man,
Pretty
they're
well.
just super annoying because now I'm
Call
in the
this.
worst
I don't
spot
really
at
know how I
3rd
feel
and
about it,
manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense
I picked up the
off
first,
balance
so I guess
and
okay.
creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs.
Singleton might get it. Depends on what that safety does.
Off play action on 1st down.
Do what I wanted him to. But we'll
Pulls it
hit
in,
Sullivan
it's
there
Sullivan.
for a 9-yard
Can they
pickup.
get to him and knock him down to prevent a
If
bigger
the
gain? You know, we joked that the tight end's always open, David,
if the
but
safety would have
play
fallen,
action almost makes it impossible to keep him covered.
gone with the
Yeah,
tight
because
end.
those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big
Yes.
and physical, and
That's
they
a
self-block
very
for a second,
screen
and
pass.
then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight
3rd
ends
and
nowadays
4.
are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Or even possibly in
Takes it
one-on-one
from the
coverage.
gun
On
on
the
3rd
sidelines,
down.
he is. He
The
beats his
left
man.
side,
Brown
Big
finds
spread
him
on the right.
down at
And he gets
35.
a big chunk of yardage to
34.
the 34-yard line. And the Bulls are moving quickly
This
down
is
the field.
definitely a get-right game for Byron Brown. He has struggled mightily
Just
here
keep slinging it.
early on.
He's not afraid to go deep.
There's another touchdown.
Touchdown, US!
Granted, and I understand this is an FCS team. We are supposed to be beating them. We're supposed to look good against them. And it's not like, you know, we haven't been playing terrible by any means. Our offense just
Brown
rough
will
the whole
throw
time.
it. Trying to burn this defensive back.
Another big catch for Ruben.
Defense called
Brown's at
out of
405
position,
yards
and
and
they
6
get him
touchdowns
down
today.
Finally at the 38.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this
Really what I
quarterback
wanted,
sees
but
the one-on-one matchup he wants,
might
he
work.
is not afraid
It
to
did.
pull the trigger,
Williams,
and he hits a big throw there.
couldn't get enough air
And
under
it's
it.
incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up.
Another
But if you're on
opportunity
defense, just
for
know
Fires toward the end zone.
Ruben in the end zone. Touchdown. What a catch. What a throw. And we've got a nice little 50-piece going. Defense has held them to 3 field goals. At least I assume this is some really weird scoring. And that play took a long time to develop. I don't know what the deal was there.
This defense, they are tenacious.
You'll probably notice it. It seemed like it took forever to get the snap and get the play action off.
Right there in that play action attempt.
Moving away from pressure. Got it in the middle. It's Sullivan.
Interesting route there by Sullivan, but he picks
and the yards just
up 12 there.
To stack up for this dude. We've already talked about it. He made over 300, over 400. Now he's over 450 on the game. He has been on fire.
Sullivan, gotta come down to that. 4th and 3.
That deep ball was right on the money. You
Test
just
these
had
guys
to
a little
make
bit.
that catch. They already
See what
have
we
a
can do.
comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th. He's got it. First down and more. He steps out of bounds,
Tyler
but he's got
Williams with
enough
his
for a first down.
6th catch there.
It's really not hard to find the difference between this game and the loss last week. Turned it over 3 times a week ago. None today.
And just a great response. Last week, you know,
Tavius
you're
Norton.
probably the reason you lost, and you didn't take care of
To
the
the
football.
46-yard
Now you
line,
step
2nd
out
and
here, you show
4.
your team you can bounce back, you can lead, take care of the football, and lead this team to victory.
He's in open space downfield.
I also need this game to kind of fix Brown's touchdown to interception ratio. It'll be in the positive now. Not all of his touchdowns are passing, but I think he's got enough that we're not so deeply into the negatives.
Just needing a few chain links for a first down. Brown wants to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. Oh, out of space.
It's very interesting coverage strategies they've been using out here when they're pressing. They're like shading to the outside.
And now they've moved into position to score. Looking to get it in. And he'll
Ball
step
down on
out
the
of
line.
bounds just short of the goal
Get
line.
another touchdown.
Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet.
QB sneak.
Defense rolling out the big
This
bodies
just
to
works
try to
in this
stuff
game.
the run.
It's not a tush push, but it's about as effective.
Quarterback sneaks ahead.
Touchdown,
Sneaks in.
South Florida. There's Geedy. 4:22 left in the game. Let's see if we can run a jet pass. That's good information to have.
They'll move the wide
See if we
receiver.
need to take it out of the playbook completely.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Continuing to turn and move it
maybe.
forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
We did pick up yardage. There's a lot of times where I don't pick up anything.
Big pickup on first down.
And if it's one of those that we're not picking up
Sets
yardage
the
against
screen. It's a seam
FCS
wide
Southeast, then we don't need to run it ever.
They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to
Big
the
game
29. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
Outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
I'm hoping Ruben makes the right choice here.
Back to pass. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
He did go deep,
They're
but
close
it
enough for a
wasn't as
makeable
open.
field goal from the
They
26,
sent
but
guy in
they'd
coverage.
love to convert this 3rd and long. A shot
Singleton, though.
toward the end zone.
Touchdown.
And game.
USF. Can we get down the field? I think we can.
Brown will throw it. He lost it.
This is the
high
only
and deep
problem
down
is
the left
Brown's
side.
arm strength.
Oh, he had it.
Not
The
great.
deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but like, let's live in this moment and try to be great right here in the game.
Stop the clock.
Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Looking for a deep man. Catch inside the 25.
Singleton.
He's got enough for the first down.
Down
That
at
ought to
10.
be enough to put them in victory
Great game for
formation
Byron
for the rest
Brown
of this
and
one. The
Singleton.
offense will use a timeout.
There's
Clock is stopped with
name
22
escapes me
seconds
at the
left. And the Bulls
First
will
name
snap
anyway.
it on 1st and 10. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And this one will be stopped
not
for no
good.
gain. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Pressure coming.
Ooh,
And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the
That was a,
14-yard line.
that's not a
They'll
good
call
play there.
timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. The pass is incomplete and the
Just
clock
get
will
that-
stop with
that
5
much.
seconds left.
Well, we do have a
I'll
chance
give
to
it
make
to the
score. A very
defense
nice
here.
number.
Obviously, it has not been their day, and this offense has gone up and down the field, lighting up the scoreboard. But you're still seeing this defense compete. And on 3rd and long, expecting
It
pass,
is.
everybody on the same page. Get the incompletion.
69 to
That's something
12.
positive
We've
that
held
the
them to
coaching
nothing
staff
but
can
field goals
point to
today.
when they review the film.
Our offense looked and
This
felt
is
much
what you're
better.
looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show
17,
it. Don't
21,
fool
14,
around with
17.
them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Byron Brown,
You know you're gonna take care
618
of
passing
business. You know you're
yards
gonna
and
win.
9
It's
total
like how
touchdowns
many-
against
how many
FCS.
can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This
Oh
is
yeah, a little
why
bit of a
recruiting
get-right
is so
game for him.
important
We
in
needed that.
college
I
football. They
just
just had
see
better
that he could
players.
run an
More
offense.
physical. They
At
were
least in some
faster, and it
capacity. But
showed.
Florida and Miami
Now,
just
for
kind
the
of killed
wrap-up
us
things
there.
From here for David Pollack and
So,
Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.
Passing,
Watching
Brown,
another
618
presentation
yards,
of EA
6
Sports
touchdowns.
College football.
No interceptions, the big thing. 10 for 49 for Cartavius Norton, 8 for 28, and 3 touchdowns for Brown. Alvin Isaac had 4 for 26, which is nice. Receiving, Tyler Williams had 9 for 97 and a touchdown, 5 for 70 for Wyatt Sullivan. Medea Rubin, 5 for 184 and 2 touchdowns. Keyshawn Singleton, 5 for 217 and 351 for Norton. Defensively, let's see what we had. We had 2 tackles for loss. Of course, not played. We played 1 defensive series. A sack for Butler. That guy's name was Amir. That could have been Amir, I guess. Amir. Single game record broken. Byron Brown has hit the USF single game passing yards record. Well, good. What else did he break? That set the USF single game passing touchdowns record. 6. That's all it took. Okay. Byron Brown has set the American Conference single game passing yards record. So yeah, that was nice. Nice. You love to see it. You love to see it. I believe we have a bye this week. And then we jump into conference play against Charlotte, where we do have, and unfortunately, Zekiel Bullocks, the gym quarterback that we were targeting, has signed with Auburn. So he is off our board. We also lost 2-star Nick Townsend to Florida International. That stings. Earl Moorhead, the 3-star center, is going to Georgia Tech. However, Frederick Gano has narrowed his top 8. Kyle Robinson, the edge rusher, has reached his top 5, and we are still number 1. Warren Harbor, the wide receiver, has reached his top 5, and we actually bumped Georgia Tech. We are competing with Georgia Tech and Auburn, though, which have been 2 thorns in our side. And Rodney Joy, the edge rusher, does have us in his top 3. So, some good news mixed with some bad. Byron Brown, American Offensive Player of the Week. I wonder why. Should be National Player of the Week, yes. out to prove a point. He proved said point very well. And I believe in the battle of top 25 teams that beat us, Miami beats Florida. So they are now 4-0. Florida dropped to 11. It refused to keep the score up there long enough for me to actually see what was going on. Sam Houston kind of put up a fight against Texas, 45-30. South Carolina at Missouri. South Carolina kicked the crap out of them. Notre Dame beats Purdue. In our conference, North Texas beat Army. Florida State beat Kent State 80-10. Oh, there have been some high-scoring games in this dynasty. UTEP beats UL Monroe 38-31. They're 2-2. Coastal wins. Boise State wins. Oklahoma beats Auburn. Virginia Tech wins 69-12 there. Clemson beats Syracuse 74-17. What is going on? Mississippi State wins 55-3 over Northern Illinois. 48-13 for Duke over NC State. I'm telling y'all, Duke is like that. They're 4-0. James Madison beat Liberty 59-6. SMU TCU played a good game, it looks like. Yeah, 28-27. Very close game. Was, of course, the national game of the week. I don't know why these teams have been scoring so many points in these games. One of these weeks, somebody dropped 70. Or just 52 for TCU, 56 for Mississippi State. Mississippi State's 3-1. Not that week. Maybe week 2. There's 62 from Nebraska over Akron. Colorado State lost to FCS West, 37-34. Colorado State's not about it, apparently. From like Tennessee. Okay, this one 63-17 for Wisconsin over Middle Tennessee, and that's here. Penn State won 86-26 for FIU. Do I have some funky settings on that are making teams score a lot of points? My sliders shouldn't be any different. They should be all base. They are. And like I think they get 10-minute quarters. If not, they get 12. So it's not like it's anything crazy. I don't know. Teams are just losing their minds, I guess. Let's look at the season stats real quick for Byron Brown. That helped a lot. Yeah, he's got 1,300 yards now, 10 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, which is great going into American Conference play because it's going to be easier tier opponents. Let's knock out our recruiting. Take Townsville off. Take Bullocks off. So Vaughn 100% is the topic of our... I don't know if he's at the top of our board, but he's... I don't know if he's the best player we're targeting or not. I don't really think he is. But he's moving to the top. So we're getting him. We're getting both of them next week, and we will hard sell them then. Actually, I don't think it matters. I kind of think you want to hard sell them as soon as you can. You're better off with that. Hard sell. Let's see what he likes. That's not awful for us. It could have been way worse. And then I'll go ahead and DM him. We need a good win against. Okay, so this can only be a couple of things. With this much stuff taken off, maybe Gym Rat? No. I think it's got to be Conference Legend. Yeah. Proximity to home is good. Conference Prestige is good. Championship Contender is good enough to not be a deal breaker, so that should be pretty solid for him. Can't hard sell him twice. He is coming this week as well. And let's see, we've got exactly what he wants. Program Tradition, not great. I don't really... I don't know, maybe I just don't get it. I don't know why that would be a very big concern for somebody. I guess, like, okay, if you're... Like, if you grew up a big-time fan of that school, and you said, okay, we're... Schedule him a visit for that week. This is deal breaker, championship contender. I'd really rather not sell him on that, but maybe by week 8 we'll have moved it up. I'm going to go ahead and hard sell him, because everything I've seen about recruiting is get the hard sell in as quick as you possibly can. My thoughts on it are, if it's good, get it in. Quincy Bolin. It's a shame we can't do it then, but we will do it week 8 for, what is your championship? Not amazing, but it could go up by then. Hard sell. Sunday, no. Conference Legend. It's not terrible. Nope, but he's already got that. So I'm out of hours, unfortunately. Unless Duke makes a harder push, I think we'll be okay with him. We've got him coming week 8. I could get him scheduled for a visit, but that's kind of late in the season. I don't like really doing those late in the year. Alright, so we've got Fala coming. Oh wait, I can take his in the house away. And hard sell somebody else. Like you. Actually, no, I'm gonna hard sell this guy who's got us in our top 3. Or in his top 3. More of these guys that have Conference Legend is okay with me. Okay. I think we're okay there. I don't think anybody's going to commit between this week and next, but this is a big week for us because this is our first week of visits, first week of conference play. Sumner has reached his top 5, and then somebody else, our brand exposure went down. Salter has reached his top 3. Mostly competing with the Florida schools for these players. And it is 2-2 Charlotte, against 2-2 USF. They are 1-0 in the conference. We have not played in the conference yet. They are still considered a lower tier opponent, which is kind of lame. But that does mean that we have to win. Okay, so Vaughn, a win here might get us what we need to get him to sign. It might for Lopinski. That's probably just enough to maybe put us in the lead. Who else? Might get Fala to commit. But that is something that we will deal with in the next episode. So, I know we didn't get full gameplay in, but we still managed to stretch this into 40 minutes just doing offense. And that was really the whole point of... Oh, hey, I've got... That was really the whole point of this this FCS game, is I wanted to test out the new offense and just see, okay, hey, is the Duke playbook going to work for us? And I would say yes. As of right now, it's fine. So, we can get motivator and tactician. I will figure out what I want to get from those. I will go off of my coach that I have on my off-screen Dynasty. But next episode will be our game against Charlotte. So again, start of conference play. As far as our conference schedule goes, we'll see what we've... Charlotte will be fairly tough. North Texas is 4-1. FAU doesn't seem to be pretty good. Doesn't seem to be very good, but that's a in-state, not really rivalry, but Memphis is going to be tough. UTSA is 3-1. Navy's 4-0. UAB, I think, will be fine. Rice, I think, will be fine. So this stretch of 3 games, week 9, 11, and 12, all could be really tough. But we'll deal with that when we come to it. I will see you guys in the next one. This is Friar Chuck saying bye-bye.